The reboot of Fable may be actually closer to release than we expect, and the November 15th 20th anniversary Xbox stream could be very exciting. Alright guys, before we get into this video, if you're new here, as I see many of you are from my analytics, you enjoy daily Xbox content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So Fable 4, or the reboot of Fable, is probably a game that is on the top of many people's lists that is going to be coming out in the future from Xbox Game Studios. Now the biggest change for this Fable compared to the other Fables is the developer behind the game. It is going to be Playground Games, which just recently released Forza Horizon 5, and they are going to be taking over the game from Lionhead Studios. Now this is a big deal, not because Playground Games isn't capable. I mean, they're probably one of the top developers in the entire video game industry, especially from what we've seen with Forza Horizon 5, but it's because Lionhead Studios has created this series and they've done an amazing job growing a huge fan base, but unfortunately that studio closed back in 2016. So from there, the Fable reboot was passed off to Playground Games, and apparently they've actually been working on this game so far for 4 years, starting in 2017. Now we found this out because this person on Twitter here named Tom, who is a lead engineer at Playground Games, tweeted this at 4 years of working on Fable at Playground Games. So excited for this game. And then he got this plaque here showing off that he got another year of service at Playground and being congratulated and all that kind of stuff. So this tells us that on November 5th, 2021, marked the 4-year mark that Fable has really been in development. Now who knows what this means? It could absolutely mean nothing. Maybe it was a very slow development cycle because a lot of the team was working on Forza Horizon 5, but from what I understand, when it comes to these big AAA games, it takes about 3 to 5 years to create them. And if we're going into the 5th year of the development of the Fable reboot, we may be seeing this game sooner than we expect, potentially a late 2023 release. And it's kind of hard to believe because if you think of the official announcement that they gave us here on the July 23rd 2020 showcase, I believe that was just that Xbox showcase where we got a bunch of information of games coming out. It was just this CGI trailer to hype people up for the reboot of Fable, a game that people have been waiting for, a direct sequel to Fable 3 or just another main entry into the game. So this got people really excited, including myself, because I absolutely love Fable, but I really want to see more about this game. And it's interesting because we just talked about the whole thing with Scorn and the hype cycle, and people want to see more after you show it off and all that kind of stuff. And I can understand that for sure as a fan's perspective, but if this means we're not going to see anything because they're focusing on the development and making this game great, then I'm okay with that as well. But it'll be interesting to see kind of where they are in the life cycle. We will probably see something soon about this Fable game, especially if it's been 4 years. I'm guessing at E3 this summer, and hey, maybe even something at the Game Awards or at the anniversary stream next week. We'll see. Anyways, it seems like the game could be closer to coming out than we expect. And moving on here, talking about the 20th anniversary show that is going to be on November 15th, that stream, I'm going to be streaming it on my channel, so definitely come by, check it out, hang out, and we can all watch it together. But my expectation for this show personally is that they are going to show off a bunch of Xbox Game Pass stuff. They're going to show off some backwards compatibility games, OG Xbox, Xbox 360, FPS, Auto HDR games. They're going to be getting those enhancements, but we're probably not going to be getting any massive major announcements for new games. So my expectations going into this are pretty leveled, I would think. They're not crazy high, they're not crazy low, they're just right in the middle. But my expectations now after reading this are slightly increasing, but again, this is a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt. Now this comes from the Xbox 2 podcast with Jez Corden and Randall Thor, and Jez Corden specifically said, I was told by someone I trust that I'll definitely want to watch the Xbox 20th anniversary show. I don't know exactly what's going to be announced there. Microsoft has downplayed it a little bit. They've said things like don't expect new game announcements or whatever, which I think is fair to give people a heads up. But I was told by someone I trust that people are going to want to watch it. This person who told me this is not the kind of person who would lie or overhype something, so I believe them, and I'm going to watch it because this person told me that we should watch it. Now, this is important because he does specifically mention it's not the type of person that would overhype things, and I feel like within the gaming industry, there are so many people out there, either on YouTube, in journalism or whatever, that are always just trying to overhype things in order to get views and clicks. So it's good that that was specifically mentioned, and who knows what this could mean. Xbox specifically said don't expect any big game announcements announcements. But if it's not anything with a new game, could it mean some sort of industry partnership, industry acquisition, or just some really big third-party games that are going to be coming over to Xbox Game Pass on day one? I'm really excited now for this show, and just for all of the 20th anniversary festivity things and products that are coming up. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about all of this stuff. Let me know what you think about Fable, and do you think it is closer to release than we expect? And are you going to be watching the 20th anniversary stream? What are your expectations with that event? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, you like what you saw throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow, help grow this community, so we can have great conversations in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.